Roblox Islands is an Egg Hunt 2021 event, or at least I'm pretty sure that it is, so in this video, I'll be showing everything involving it, and the new badge and explaining stuff, and it's just gonna be good. If you don't know what the Egg Hunt is, it's a Roblox event that happens once a year, where there are eggs hidden in 50 or so different games, and you have to do a small task in each one to get it. It's basically like the RV Battles event, where you had to do small things in a whole bunch of different games. But this is going to be with around 50 different games, and it is going to be easier because there are so many games. But I'm pretty sure developers have complete control over what they want players to do in their game to get the egg. But I know basically everything that happened when people applied for the event, because a lot of developers posted screenshots of it on Twitter. There is an email that everyone who submitted a game received that said if they filled out a form, then their game would be solidified in the event. But then it was a miscommunication, and it wasn't actually solidified, and that was just to, like, apply and solidify your application. But how does all of that relate to the badge in Islands? Well, apparently all developers had to make a badge for their game if they applied, even if they didn't get in. So it's not 100% confirmed that Islands is going to be in the Egg Hunt, but they do have that badge, and I got sent screenshots of it on Discord before the badge was made public. So I don't know the exact date that it was made. That means it existed before, and Islands only makes badges for events, and the last badge was question marks, and it was for the RV Battles event. Because of those two reasons, which are Islands only makes badges for events, and all developers had to make a badge for the Egg Hunt thing before, like, sometime in January. I don't really know the exact date. But because of those things, that means undoubtedly this badge is definitely for the Egg Hunt. But that leaves one more thing. Will Islands get accepted in the Egg Hunt? Well, I have good news about that. So I'm not 100% sure, but it makes sense that if they got an Egg Hunt, they would make the badge from private to public. So I'm thinking they definitely did. I remember from some of the screenshots I said on Twitter, developers were supposed to receive another email sometime near the middle or end of January. So that means Islands already probably got accepted into the Egg Hunt, because, well, why would they make the badge public if their application got denied? This is a lot like the Ready Player 2 event, how a whole bunch of games just had random badges and then they had an event in them. So I'm thinking that Islands is definitely in the Egg Hunt. I'm gonna change that. At the beginning, I said only like 90% something. 99% sure Islands is in the Egg Hunt. It's like there's a small chance this could just be something random, but I have seen badges for other games before, I have done Egg Hunts before, I've looked for leaks before, and so since I've done all of that, I can basically guarantee Islands is going to be the Egg Hunt based on the information known so far. This reminds me a lot of when I played Saber Simulator, because I used to do Saber Simulator on my channel, and like right before the 2020 Egg Hunt, I made a video like, Saber Simulator is in the 2020 Egg Hunt, and a lot of people were like, no, it's not gonna happen. And I was like, no it is, and then it happened, so that's probably what's gonna happen with Islands. There are probably gonna be leaks for the Egg Hunt and Islands at some point soon, because there were leaks for RB Battles things, like, months before it happened, so I'd say maybe within the next few weeks, maybe even within the next month, we're gonna have leaks for the Egg Hunt stuff, but whenever the egg does come out in Islands, I'll definitely do a video on how to get it. I don't know if developers have a choice of what their eggs look like, but it wouldn't really make sense if they didn't, so I'm assuming that the developers can choose what the egg looks like, and I think it's probably going to be some sort of island, and then, like, if you played Egg Hunt 2020, there's this leak that was false, that was an island egg, and then Islands came out, like, a month after that, or a few weeks after that. It came out at, like, some point after that. But the egg might look kinda like that. It's probably just gonna be an island, though. Or maybe it's gonna be a cow egg. Because sometimes the games have eggs that represent the entire game, or just represent a small thing in the game. But the cow probably has nothing to do with how you actually get the badge. I'm assuming that they're going to do something like the RV Battles, where there's a guy at the spawn and you just have to do some quests, and then you can submit it. Or maybe they're gonna add some type of new mob, and then you just have to fight that mob, and it's like a 1% drop chance or something like that. But let me know in the comments what you think Islands is going to do for the Egg Hunt. I was suspecting that Islands would be in the Egg Hunt ever since, like, I started Islands, because it would just be very nice for them to be in the Egg Hunt. But then around November, when the RB Battles stuff happened, I knew Islands was gonna be in the Egg Hunt, so they applied for that and got accepted. And the Egg Hunt has way more games, so it wouldn't really make sense if Islands didn't get accepted. and it's a game that started in 2020, so it wasn't in an egg hunt before, and it's a popular game, so it just makes a lot of sense that it's going to be in the egg hunt. By the way, there have been a lot of leaks of developers having to choose a team, and there are 4 teams whenever their game is in the egg hunt. So I don't know what Team Islands is going to be in, because there is Diamond, which is blue, Emerald, which is green, Pearl, which is pink, and Sapphire, which is purple. So I think Islands might choose Diamond because the sky is blue and diamonds are blue. I don't really know how to explain it, but Islands is definitely going to be in one of the teams. I have no idea how teams are going to work, but I am very excited for this. And if you notice, Islands basically just has a trophy for every event, because they had the Witches event for Halloween, and there's a trophy then, and they had the trophy for the RV Battles event, and the trophy for the Christmas event, which was the Snow Globe. It wasn't really a trophy, but it was still kind of like a trophy. It was just an event item to recognize people who participated frequently in the event. So I'm thinking in the egg hunt there's going to be an egg trophy in Islands. Because, I mean, it wouldn't really make sense for there not to be, because every event so far, they've had a trophy. The cow probably has nothing to do with the egg hunt. I bet they just took a random picture, and they just randomly put cows as the picture of the badge. But if it does have something to do with the egg hunt, maybe you just have to milk the cow, or pet the cow, or my cow is a scammer, so I'm gonna go out before he tries to scam me. But it's probably nothing to do with cows. Also, Islands has eggs, so they might have something to do with eggs. Like, imagine if they just add a new animal, and... Wait, what if you have to get... Oh, I just thought of something. Since there's a cow's the profile picture of the thing, then what if you have to feed the cows the potion of fertility, and then sometimes they're gonna spawn an egg? That would make sense, because you wouldn't really have to get that good at Islands to unlock the second animal, because it's only at level 10 for animal care. So you might just have to do that, and that actually seems pretty nice and reasonable. There are so many possibilities for what could happen in Islands with the egg hunt, but I'm thinking it's going to be something similar to the RV Battles event, because that was the only other event in Islands, and so they might do something similar to that. Well, there have been other events, but it's like the only Roblox event. I think it was with the Christmas update, they didn't release any leaks for that, so I think they might not release any leaks for the egg hunt, because it is a very big thing. So I'll do videos on the leaks for the egg hunt in Islands if they do release them. But if the leaks are kept secret, then I'll just have to wait until the update actually happens. But that means it's probably going to be very big. Still, my best prediction is they're going to have someone by the portal and you have to do some things just like the RB Battles event. Or there might be like an Easter Bunny boss and you have to fight him to get the egg like the Witches event. But it's probably going to be very similar to an event we've already had. Because it just makes sense, because they might have a certain style of events that they do for every event. But that is going to be it for this video. I could make this a lot longer and just, like, say my other ideas of what I think will happen. But there are just so many possibilities that nothing is really that likely. But make sure to subscribe with the notifications on for more Islands videos, like the video, join a Discord server linked in the description, follow my Twitter at Telanthric, use star code Telanthric to support my channel, and linked in the description is a guide called Roblox Islands Guide that has all my helpful Islands videos on it, so if you need help with anything, then check that out because it's probably there. But I'll see you all in the next video.